What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Klein Reef, and I have episode 1 of Roger's Q&A. I got a huge response for videos for this series, so it might be hard to get all of them in a timely fashion, but I'll do my best. But I'm going to start with one that I remember talking about briefly, but I really wanted to bring up because it brought up a good point. It's from Eber Raylana. I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm sorry. Link will be in the description to his channel, so go check him out. This question is, I have one question, maybe you can make a quick video about it or not, but the question is, do you think it's better to have a return pump that is a high gallons per hour or lower to keep the turn rate on the sump slower? Keep up the good work, and it's warmer in the south already. So thank you for harassing me about the cold. But my philosophy with flow through the sump has always been to keep that slower, maximum of 10 times turnover. So this tank's 65 gallons. It has a return pump rated for, I think it's like 500 gallons per hour, and then it has a single drain. So it's turning over about 9 point something times. And then for flow, I always rely on the vortex, and because the vortex are going to provide a more random flow, and you can achieve this with WP10s or Tunsies or whatever you choose, but those pumps you can move around and position in different ways and set them different ways to make a really random flow, whereas if you rely on a return pump that's very laminar, it's very straight, it's very unidirectional, it's just, or monodirectional, it's just kind of flow. However, I have seen some tanks successfully managed with just return nozzles. I know specifically 2 tanks on NanoReef.com. It's Scorched Ice and Chad F. Both have Mr. Aqua 12-gallon long tanks, and they have a big return pump with returns on each side, and it blows back and forth to create a nice crisscross pattern of water movement. So, I mean, there is a limitation to, there's an exception to if the tank's really small, you can kind of get away with it, but with a tank like a 65, there's no way I would put on a return pump rated 80 times turnover, because usually LPS tanks have a total turnover, that means a return pump and additional flow from power heads, of about 60 to 80 gallons per hour turnover combined. SPS tanks usually anywhere from 80 to 120 gallons per hour turnover. So there's no way I would put a return pump that would do 120 times turnover, because it would just really be really monodirectional. Someone brought up, Jay Madden jumped in on this comment and said, I've always seen no reason to exceed water turnover rate through the sump that exceeds the gallon per hour rating of your skimmer's pump. This is a really good idea, because, or really good comment, because if the water through the sump is too fast, your skimmer won't be processing the water as efficiently. I'm not exactly sure what my gallons per hour on my skimmer pump's rated. I got it before I knew all this stuff. I just kind of set it and forget it. So I'm sorry about that, but I do know that a higher water flow through the sump will decrease skimmer efficiency. So if you're trying to, the whole point of a sump down below is to filter your water, and if you're not giving your sump the adequate time to filter your water, there's really no point in having a sump at all. So thank you for the first Rogers Q&A, Aber. I hope that answered your questions. If you have any more comments on this subject in particular, make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. Anyone else, if you feel like I missed something, go ahead and comment down below. Hope you guys are excited for episode number 2. I'm really glad that this got such a big hit on my channel. I'm really excited to bring it back. Thank you again, Aber, for episode 1. Now, his link will be down in the description below, and I'll put an annotation on the screen, so make sure you go check out his channel. Thank you for the support, Aber, and everyone else. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Keep an eye out for episode 2.